Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, come on in. My name is Millie and I post 3 times a week on a Monday, a Wednesday and a Friday. It's always affordable and it's always cruelty free makeup, beauty, skincare reviews. That is what I do here. I would love it if you would subscribe down below for more from little old me. But in today's video I'm going to be testing out a new skincare product. So this is the BYOMA Bio Collagen Radiance Facial Mask. I have seen such polarizing reviews for this online. I want to try it out for myself. I want to see what I think of it. I have got very dry, very sensitive skin, so I want to see what I think of this. There are a lot of products from BYOMA that I love, so we're going to be trying this out, giving you my first impressions, seeing what I think of it, and yeah, let's just dive on in. One thing that I will say about BYOMA and their whole product range is that it's got this little how-to guide on the side of it, so it tells you exactly where to fit the product into your skincare routine. So it's step 1 cleanse, step 2 tone / mist, and then this is step number 3 treat, and then it says step 4 is moisturize and step 5 is protect. So that would be like your SPF if you were going out at all. It's evening as I'm filming this, so I don't have to worry about an SPF right now, but it says to gently mix the product before use for best results. Apply an even, generous layer of the mask onto cleansed skin, avoiding the eye and lip areas. After 20 to 30 minutes, once the mask has transformed into a smooth, transparent film, gently peel off. So we're going to be doing that today, and I want to see how my skin feels after this, because generally a mask I would find would be hydrating enough for me to not go over the top with a moisturizer or something like that. But saying that, it has been years since I used a peel-off mask, because generally when I think of peel-off masks I think of something like a pore cleansing, like something to rip all of that gunk out of your pores rather than something hydrating. So we're gonna get into this one today. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below and press the hype button if it is available to you in your country if you like these skincare reviews. And like I say, this is just a first impression. I will keep on using this product and I will come back at the end of the month to give you more of my thoughts when I've had more time to use it. But first impression, let's just get on into it. I need to take off all of the makeup that I've got on, and I just want to warn you, I have got pink eyeshadow on, so this is probably going to stain, but I'm gonna go cleanse my face and then we can continue with the rest of my skincare routine. And as suspected, my eyes are stained pink. It's fine. I knew as I was applying that eyeshadow, I knew that that was going to happen. So like I say, on the mask it says to cleanse, done, tone / mist. So I want to go in with my favourite toner from BYOMA. This is the Hydrating Milky Toner, and I'm just going to tap a little bit of this into my face. I do like to just sort of pour this into my hand and really press it into the skin, rather than applying this like onto a cotton pad, which will inevitably soak up the product. I like to really press this in with my hands so that 100% of this delicious hydrating toner ends up where it's needed on my face. So I take that right up underneath the eyes, gently pressing that in there. Right down the neck as well. You really want to apply that everywhere, and then just whatever's left to put on my hands, because my hands are very dry. So that's the toner on, and let's get into the mask. Let's get into the star of the show, the hydrating mask. And I haven't even gotten into this packaging yet. I'm gonna need some scissors, and I hope that this comes with some sort of applicator, because it says that you have to stir it, and I'm like, what do I use to stir it? So let's open her up and hope it's got some sort of, you know, paddle or something that I can stir it with. As you can see, brand new. Full first impression here. That was completely unnecessary. Genuinely, that has just taken me like 10 minutes to get into. It's got a lid on it. Why does it need that on it? Right, so it comes with the tiniest little paddle. I feel like I need to take a deep breath. I need to relax. Right, let's give it a stir. It is thick. That's the texture. I do feel like this little paddle isn't necessarily the best thing for stirring, so I'm gonna just use the end of an eyeshadow brush to stir this so that I can get right down to the bottom, because it says that I need to stir it, so I'm gonna stir it with this brush. I will say, as I'm stirring this, I can feel that it's not filling up the space of the packaging. Like, it's a circular tube in there, so I feel like the packaging makes it look like the product is going to be bigger, like you're gonna get more product than maybe you think you will with that amount of packaging, if that makes sense. So let me go ahead and just swipe this on. It says to apply a generous layer. What does that mean? I feel like that is so completely open to interpretation, but I'm gonna just scoop some of this out and then I'll just smooth it on with my hands. I just washed them when I washed my face, so do we think that that's a suitable amount? Let's start with this. It feels very gloopy. Is the only way that I can describe it, and almost like I can feel it starting to get a bit lumpy where it's already starting to dry down a little bit. Okay, so with that in mind, let's move a little bit quicker. This genuinely feels like I'm applying PVA glue to my face. I feel like it looks like that, but that's how it feels. It feels like PVA, which I'm not sure that that's the most hydrating thing that you could put on your skin. I am having to just pick up a little bit more for the bottom half of my face, but I feel like I've got a generous layer on there. What does generous layer mean? Who knows, but let's call that generous. I will set a timer on my telephone for 20 minutes and let's see how this feels, how this dries down, and how this peels off. I look like something out of a 90s film. Like the evil stepmom in the 90s films, you know? That's how I feel. But I'm not noticing any fragrance, which is preferable. I would always rather have no fragrance than basically any fragrance at all. So I will go and clean myself up because now I have face mask all over me. Oh, I've got an itch. This is going to be a problem if I get an itch. Ugh. I'm going to go clean myself up and I will be back in approximately 20 minutes when maybe this will be clear and we'll see how I feel underneath it. Okay, so it has been about 40 minutes and some areas are still a little bit wet, but this is getting so itchy where it's like flappy around my nose, where it's completely dried and it's like lifting away as my face is moving, that I just need to take this off now. So should we zoom in? I feel like you'll want to be able to see this. See where it's like flappy? Ooh. Oh, it's not peeling off in the most satisfying way. I do feel like I got the right amount on. It's not going to peel right across my forehead though because it's still wet across the middle. Yeah. It's in my baby hairs. Oh no. Ow. Okay, so that's my face. Oh, I hate the look of face masks when they're all peeled off. There's a few little bits that haven't quite peeled off all in one, and then obviously there's a few areas here, ooh, There's a few there's a few little bits that haven't quite dried, but I'm just gonna get a cotton pad and wipe those off. I'm not going to add anything to the cotton pad. I just want to get this excess product off. My skin's looking great. That is like glass skin. So that's how it's looking. All close up. It doesn't feel like there's any sort of residue or anything on my skin, but I feel like as I'm raising my eyebrows there, and I have, just to set the record straight, I have no Botox, no nothing to help my skin be smooth, but I feel like as I'm raising my eyebrows there, the deep set lines across my forehead are slightly reduced. I feel like it's looking really nice. Okay. There are a few little bits around my jaw where it didn't all peel off with the rest of the skin layer that came off there. But I feel like that was probably user error because it did all peel off around the rest of my face. Maybe I just applied slightly too thin of a layer around my jaw and it's just not like peeled off with the rest of it. But like I say, probably user error because it didn't do that around the rest of my face. It was just sort of on my jawline there that I was noticing it. So first impressions, I feel like this really is a glass skin. Like look at that across my forehead. I feel like that really is a glass skin effect. I am impressed by that. I feel like this is plump enough for me without necessarily immediately having to go in with a moisturiser. If it was the start of the day and I was now going to go in with my SPF, which by the way, I love the BYOMA one, I'll put a picture up of it here. I love this one. If I was going in with that and then my makeup routine, I feel like this would be moisturised enough for me. But like I say, it's the end of the evening, it's the end of the day, so I'm not going to do that. I feel like I personally don't find this moisturising enough as a moisturising mask as part of my evening skincare routine. But I do find this moisturising enough, I would think, like I said, this is just a first impression, but I would think that this would absolutely be moisturising enough for me underneath my makeup. Like I say, if I was going to go in with that BYOMA SPF that I mentioned, which is a moisturising, very lightweight sort of fluid SPF, and then with my makeup routine, I feel like that would go over the top of this really nicely. So I think for me personally as a person, this will come into its own as a skin prep step before my makeup, but I do feel like it has tightened my skin. I do feel like it has plumped up my skin. I'm definitely noticing those pink eyelids from that eyeshadow that I had on previously, but I feel like that is going to make its way, not into my everyday routine, more as like if I'm doing something fancy, if I want something a little bit as like a little treat beforehand. Like sometimes I'll do an under eye patch whilst I do the rest of like my eye makeup and stuff as just an extra little step. This would sort of make its way into that extra little step category for me. It's not something I'm going to use every single day because obviously you have to leave it on for, I mean, I left that on probably for about 40 minutes. I left it on for quite a while, but I do feel like applying a slightly thicker layer than what I would maybe have thought to apply, and it has left my skin looking really, really lovely. So I would love to hear if you have tried this mask. What do you think of it? If there's anything like this that you've tried, what are your thoughts? I would love to hear what you think, and if you're going to pick this one up, I will leave it linked down below. I bought this one at Boots, and they've got it in a few different places, but I got it on Boots, and I would love to hear whatever your thoughts are. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.